I've always been a unique person, you know what I mean? Sort of laid back in a way, but very adamant and very passionate about what I believe. I think a lot of times that sort of throws people off because they don't expect me to have the mindset or the process of thought that I do. And so when you come in to watch my channel, you may hear a myriad of thoughts and ideas that could be different from others. What I want you to do is just sit back, like, share, and subscribe. To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Helping you along the way, helping you to make it through another day. Yeah, everything you need to know that you never knew, that you need to know. Look at perspective.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but gee whiz, I am so glad to be back. I am absolutely elated. Whew, I don't know. I feel like singing a song from James Brown. Please release me. No, just joking. Well, I am happy. I'm very, very happy to be back with everybody. And I do want to thank you all for all of your support that was given over on TLP. It's a pretty good little channel there. I think we're going to keep it rolling. And Ronnie Man, Popcorn by James Brown. Yeah, Popcorn. And so yeah, I'm pretty glad that everything is working out well. We had a great time the last time we saw each other, and obviously that great time was just a bit much. So, but with that said, listen, I'm coming to let you know that tomorrow we have an exceptional guest. Yeah. We will have a show that will start at 3 p.m. tomorrow, and that is 3 p.m. Eastern time, right? And so I want to invite everybody. I want to invite you all to come out and check out our guest, who is a constitutional attorney by the name of Sakima Bey. He is a lawyer. He is the chief law counsel for 5 indigenous tribes in Memphis. He is also the counsel and general of a consulate. So that's another good thing. So there's a lot of good information that we are going to get from him tomorrow. He was a semi-pro ball player, and he played for, well, I guess that's the NBA, right? With the Charlotte Hornets. So there's a lot of good stuff that we're going to learn about him tomorrow, and he is also bringing a lot of helpful information our way. Dealing specifically with the Constitution, dealing with the preamble, and some of the things that I don't know if a lot of us have ever really gleaned dealing with the preamble. I was absolutely amazed at how much is not taught just by that little bitty, small paragraph. I want to say hello to everybody. I see Ronnie. I'm going to just say hello to everybody as I see you here. Ronnie, the Lockhart Perspective. Yes. I was about to switch it up a little bit. But hello, good to see you. Yes, sir. Popcorn, that's what we talked about. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know about that song, but there's a song called Popcorn, and it is by James Brown. And when I tell you that old man could cook, he could cook popcorn. Anyway. All right, please hit the like button. Yes, thank you. Hello, Tam. Legs, how's it going, girl? here passing through. Oh, leaving you a thumbs up. I so appreciate you all. You guys really supported the Lockhart Perspective, and you really supported TLP, news, entertainment news over the past week. And so because of that, I do want to invite everybody to please go over to TLP Entertainment News. That's actually one of the oldest channels that I have here on this platform. It was actually one of the first channels. I believe it was 2012. And then the other one that I have that's here, we're going to get very familiar with that one. And I think it's important for us to do that, is Asaleaf 7. We're going to end up changing that name to go along with the rest of the family name for the whole company. And so we're going to end up doing that as well. But it was around from 2009. So I think it's important that we diversify and that we, play by the rules, diversify a little bit, and just have a really good time. Thank you, madam, as you do as well. Now all I need is them legs, tam. So I think it's really good for us to just all get together and do some really important things. So nonetheless, tomorrow it will be 3:00 Eastern time, 2 p.m. on 2 p.m. Central, which is awesome. And so I just want you guys to come out. I was on a panel with him a little over a week ago, and I was absolutely amazed and thought that some of the information that I was learning at that moment would be great to share with everybody else. If you are like me, you do like talking about our rights, the Constitution, you like talking about the amendments and, when each one was installed. What I really like to do is when I find somebody who's who's really good or well-versed at what they do, I like to learn. And that's what I did. I learned a lot of information, and I don't really want to go into a lot of it right now because I sort of want to save it. It was so much good, juicy information. Have you ever had that happen on occasion where you feel like, this is so good, I want to share it, or this is so good, I just want to get more in. And that's exactly how I felt. So to the person, I think we've got one person on the other side there on the Lockhart Perspective there. I want to say hey to you, whomever you are on I should say TLP Entertainment News. Hello. That is where you all are going to find the majority of our news shorts. So as the week progresses, you will find all of the news there. So if it's like a 1-minute clip, a 2-minute clip, or 3-minute clip, that's where breaking news is going to be. That's going to be consistent. So it won't be as stagnant as it once was. I think I sort of took it for granted because I was really trying to focus over here. But what I've learned is that it's very important to multitask. There are some new things that are over on Patreon as well. And then you're going to find a lot of stuff that's over on Brighteon now, a lot of stuff that's over on BitChute, a lot of stuff over on Rumble. I'm slow rolling it at Rumble because it's not that channel that, for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people do Rumble or not, but I just have not found a lot of views. And I really haven't learned how to work that algorithm, or that, not even algorithm, but the system over there. You know what I mean? So it makes it a little more difficult for me because I just don't know how to do it. But I do have things that are uploaded, which is always important to know, so that if you can't find me in some areas, you're definitely going to be able to find me over there. So what am I saying? I'm saying there are a lot of places that you can find me in my absence here. There's also one gigantic task that I've been handed, and I'm not going to say anything about it yet. I'm going to, I will let you know as soon as it happens, or pretty much as soon as it happens, you'll probably know before I'm able to tell anybody because it'll be that large. But with that said, we are going to continue to grow in grace here on this channel. We're going to see a lot of Ronnie Mann and a lot of great guests that are going to come and share awesome information with us. Again, we're going to be focusing on the word because that's what we've been doing. And we've been having a good time. So let's see. Marty Lauderdale, how are you? It's good to see you. MGB, hello, how are you? Very good to see you. Sandy Aaron, hello, doll. It's great to see you as well. So that's what we're doing. But I just wanted to make sure that I came over and let you guys know I'm back. So all is well. Angela, how are you? It's good to see you, Angela. Good to see you. Come on, hi. Great to see you. I'm so happy that you guys are all here. But yeah, it was amazing. It really was amazing. Yeah. So, yeah. Not going to talk about too much of it, but I'm sure that the majority of you guys were here that last show that we had, and it was very good, very informative. We had a great panel, great people were here with us that evening, sharing great information, and it was just really awesome to see everybody out in support of the guests that we had, as well as the special speakers that we had. So that was always that, that was something that was good as well. Let's see, Tim Maslin, how are you? And I'm so glad that you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just sharing, Tim, with everybody that I appreciated everyone my absence here over the last 7 days for being supportive. And for, I saw in the algorithm, there was still people watching videos. We were posting them over on Twitter. We were trying to make sure that people, get the content and get the information, because that's really what's important. There are a couple of stories that I want to bring everybody's attention to, because I think you're going to find some nuggets there. Vicky, how are you? Yes, I am well. And come on, I'm glad you caught the live as well. Been gone, like I said, a few days, about 7 days. I think that's what I was on punishment for, 7 days. So I'm just glad to be back. But what I will say is that there's one important video that I think will be very helpful with some of the things that are going on. Tomorrow, we may just go on ahead and play that early on, because it's already been published. It's already been on the channel for quite some time. But something happened just recently in a country that neighbors us. And I was listening to the video, and I had to repeat what I said. I had to literally go back and replay it. And excuse me, I'm glad that I did, because there are some pieces that you're going to hear when we do some Stilgar. How's it going there, Stilgar, the free man? I am so happy that you are back. So we are going to look at that. We will be uploading the news clips on TLP Entertainment News. I just may zap the word entertainment, because even though that's my past in doing entertainment and singing and all that good stuff, some of the news clips that we put up, I think, I don't know, you guys, what should we do? Should we keep it with entertainment so that we can both cover just standard news as well as entertainment news? Because I tell you, there's one person that I've been wanting to talk about, but I just really don't know how to break it to you guys, that I find her life rather interesting. And that's none other than Britney Spears. I find it interesting because she's awfully old to be going through the things that she's going through, but I have refrained from giving us any Britney news. I just think that there's something about it. You know me, I always got to pinpoint and take things and add it to something else, because I'm like, something may not be right, but that's, yeah. So what do you think? Should we leave it just entertainment news, TLP entertainment news, or just TLP, TLP news? What do you guys think about that? So, yeah, Marty, me too. I get sometimes I get a little interested, even though I could really care less. I just think that there's a lot of symbolism and a lot of stuff that we're allowed to see. And sometimes I just want to, connect the dots. Sometimes I do. I just want to connect the dots. So there I am, Marty. I'm exposed. But it has been some amazing things happening lately. I think what I will do, yeah, just leave it. Yeah, that's what it is. News and entertainment. Yes. Okay, so we can switch it. I like that. Now, see, the TLP part came from Anthony Van Zant. That's where the TLP came from. And so we added the entertainment. So I like it that way, Angela. I think that's how we will do it. I think we're going to do that today. Yeah, I think we're going to do that today. Oh, I've been reading about this Britney situation. Okay, so you guys, I got to do it. I got to do it since we're all interested, because I've been sort of following it. And I'm like, gee, that's amazing. Some of the stuff that's happening in this grown woman, this middle-aged lady's life, that they have that much control, allegedly that much control. Hello, Constance. How are you? It is so good to see you. Girl, what we talking about is, what are we going to do over there on TLP? Angela just renamed it to TLP News and Entertainment. It was sort of flipped the other way, but I love the way that it rolls off the tongue like this. TLP News and Entertainment. I like that. So that way, we can, we can just put all that information over there. So again, over there, you will find all of the 1 to 3 minute news clips. Over here, we'll sort of do more live things. And I think my perspective will be a little, we're going to do it like, how Ronnie said that Yahweh actually spoke in parables for a reason. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. So if we have any, that's what's going to happen. And so depending upon what happens with this next big gigantic thing that I have that I may be responsible for, it may slow up some of the stuff that we got, but I don't know yet. We'll find out. So let's get down to some haze. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I like that too, Angela. You said, that's a good one. That's from Marty Lauderdale. And I am glad that you are here, Constance. It is good to see you. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about good old Britney Spears and what's going on in her life and how I believe that there are some, little key points to what's going on. If we probably watch her, we'll find out a whole bunch of stuff that's happening. Let's see. Yay, because we changed it and it was none other than Angela Courtwright-Callow who changed the name of the channel. So we're going to edit that in a few minutes. Let's see. Yay. So let's see. Oh, Tam Tam says she's a sellout. But isn't her father responsible for her stuff? And then I found out recently that he was so ill that his people in his camps had basically, he's not even able to do anything. She said that she can't get married and all these other things. And I thought, gee whiz, that's terrible to be a middle-aged woman and you can't get married. And then I heard some other stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It says, oh yeah, Marty Lauderdale says, pull the video where she's clearly under that stuff. Yeah. Well, there are probably several. Yes, there probably are. I'll try to find it out and forward it. Yes, please do. You can send anything you want for me to glance at. And remember, everything that comes over to Felicia at FeliciaLockhart.com. I just run it twice, just see if I can find it someplace else, because I recently found nothing that anybody sent me through the mailbag, but something that I found independently, right? I found a story and I thought, gee, this is weird. This is amazing. And I began to read it. And then I remember what Nancy over at Headlines with a Voice had told me. And that was, Bettina told me, be careful because there are a lot of stories that are there to set a trap or a snare. So always double vet. So I scrolled all the way down to see if there were any corrections to this story. Okay, or if this was an amended or corrected story. And then I began to vet it and look around the world. I didn't see it anywhere. And then I went back to the story again and went all the way down because I remember she mentioned something about, Bettina mentioned something about it being in the fine line. So I went all the way down and I remembered. I was so happy that, she taught me so much. I was so happy that I scrolled all the way down and there it was. This story is told for entertainment purposes only. See, so we got to be smart, but I'm glad. No, that story did not come from anybody in the news bag. That was clearly something that I had stumbled upon myself. Constance says, I hadn't heard, so I'm out of the loop on Miss Britney. I guess she's in the news again then. Yes, Constance, she is. And apparently it's something going on with that conservatorship. Is that what it's called, you guys? I think that's what it is, where her dad was given, pretty much the right to take care of her and guard her money. She says she can't get married, she can't have any more kids or something like that. I don't know, but I do know that what I was reading was very, very unique. I do too, Marty. I do too. I really do. Spoke with John today, and he is just like all of us, a little messed up about it. You know what I mean? We're all just, because it just happened. It was like we were talking one day, she wasn't feeling good, and then the next thing I know, 2 weeks had passed, and that was it. It's just a mess. Yeah. So yes, Constance, I do believe that Britney's dad is the handler of the money, but I believe that, according to what I read, I think that her dad is saying, well, hey, look, I'm not responsible for X, Y, or Z. I don't have any control over this or that. And so it sort of left everybody in the dark with what she just might mean, right? So I don't know, but I think that's good to know that you guys don't mind me digging in a little of that kind of business, because as a girl, sometimes you just want to gossip. So yes, we are going to talk about that. Over there, I'm going to go ahead and run a couple. So mostly everything that'll be over there will all be pre-recorded news shorts. That's how it will be. All pre-recorded news. And like right now, it's being simulcast because I wanted to thank everybody who was over on that side and thank them for being with us. And so that's the purpose of me simulcasting it on both channels here and over there. So yes, well, we got to dig everywhere. That's right. So I'm excited to be back with you all, and I'm glad, and I do hope that if anybody here tomorrow has a chance to come on down and meet our special guest, again, Dr. Sakima Bey will be here, and it again will be at 3 o'clock Eastern Time and 2 p.m. here Central Time. A really great constitutional lover of the Constitution, a lover of history, a lover of all that great stuff, and so it's going to be really, really good to have him here. We can ask some questions. And what I would like is, I think it would be cool if everybody, if you have any questions that you want to cover, send those to me tonight. Even if it's just a quick one-liner with regards to the Constitution or regards to the, like I said, the preamble is what ate me up. I got toe up. I was trying. He was like, okay, read it again. And I'm like, okay. He's like, okay, so how many is it? And I'm like, I only see 2. I think I saw 1. But with that said, it's amazing because it will allow you to stretch. It will really brighten your eyes and open up your mind to what's really going on. And so if you do have any questions that you would like to pose to him, knowing that, yes, of course, we're dealing with the Constitution. And so if there's something you want to know, send it to Felicia at FeliciaLockhart.com. And then I'll go ahead and shoot that over to him tonight. I guess we can make it a nice cutoff at about 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock Eastern time. We'll do it 10 o'clock Eastern, because that'll give him a chance to get those messages to him by tomorrow or by tonight. Cut the time off at 10 o'clock Eastern. 10 o'clock Eastern, because I have to be in the bed. 10 o'clock Eastern time. If you have a question, constitutional attorney is going to be dealing with a lot of stuff. Please do not forget the most important piece for all of us, and that is the fact that he also is the chief law counsel for 5 indigenous tribes in Memphis. So that's another thing. If you've got some questions with regard to some, your ancestry, or, if you know anything about, the Native American, is it Native American, or is it just Indian, or is it just American? All of that stuff, Felicia at FeliciaLockhart.com. Leave the question there. I'll forward it. So that way we can get the show rolling tomorrow in a very succinct fashion. We only have them for an hour. The same way that it was when we had, Dr. McKinney. We had her for exactly an hour. We respected her time too. Remember, I think we had her off at 57 minutes or something like that. Excuse me. Yes, she was a Mouseketeer. Brittany was a Mouseketeer. Sandy Aaron says Brittany was a Mouseketeer. Yep, she sure was. But not the Mouseketeers of my year. I remember the Mouseketeers, but they were black and white back then. Do I have a link to the other channel? Yeah, I do. Let me go and get that. That's a good question. Let's see. How do I do it? Oh, I know what I'll do. I will put a link up to a video from that channel, because I don't know how to zap the channel information. Oh, yes, I do. Manage your channel. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I'm learning how to do this stuff. Okay, your channel, and then customize. And I believe that down here is where the branding, basic info, there it is, URL. Okay, channel URL, custom URL, channel URL. That's it right here, right? That should work, right? Or is it the custom one? Who knows? We'll find out as soon as I try to drop it in here. All right, so there you go. Let's see. Did that work? Somebody click it and see, will it take you there? I think it'll take you there. I hope it'll take you there. I don't know. I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. I just heard a chime in my ear too, which means that somebody's possibly left an email. So let me see. If we have any info over here. Somebody wanted to know something. Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you. I will not say your name, but thank you very much. Okay, so it worked. Okay, cool. So that's the other one. So yeah, so over there we're gonna do all the news briefs, and so we're gonna put all the entertainment news over there. And thanks to Angela, we're yes, Annette Funicello. We're gonna flip it to news and entertainment. Yes, that's it up here. You guys see what Angela put? Annette Funicello. Yes. Yes. And what was the other? Was it Cubby? What was his name? What was the little kid's name? I don't remember if it was Cubby. Cubby? Oh, I forgot. But I know Annette Funicello. Oh my gosh, those were the days. I used to love all those shows we used to watch back in the day. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for spending the last 26 minutes with me. You guys, I've missed you so very much. But again, I so appreciate the support for you all reaching out over to TLP News and Entertainment. Thank you for the support that you showed there. And we are going to make sure that we are uploading over there constantly. So all news briefs will be there. All of the stuff with Ronnie and The Word and myself over here, lives like this will be here, as well as our guests. So we have any special guests, they'll be on this side. So let's see. We're going to take a few more statements before we leave here. Let's see. You're getting old like me. Oh, I am old, girl. I will be 57 in September, so I'm happy about that. Hallelujah, to live another day, right? Okay, so it says Monique with a love. You guys are loving on each other. You know how I feel about that. It just makes me happy. Constance says, yes, it did it for me. So that link worked for Constance, so that's good. Man, I feel old. Well, girl, we feeling old together, Angela. We feeling old together, baby. Bye, everyone, and thank you, Marty. I'm so very happy to have all of our channel members here, which is Marty, and there is Angela, and I'm so glad you guys are here to support. Thank you, Tam. I appreciate that. Have missed you too, Felicia. Glad to see you're well. You know what? Y'all is good, right? And you don't look at Marty. You don't look at girl. Looking all saucy. And you guys, I'm so glad to see Tam. I was watching another program somebody had sent me, and there I pulled up, and there was Tam in the house. I said, hey, what's up, legs? Well, I am new too. Thanks. And I will try to be around some. I'm so glad that you are, and that feels good. Hello, Monique 2C. It's so good to see you. So yes. I was just telling them, Monique, that Dr. Sakima Bey will be with us tomorrow. That's going to be at 3 o'clock Eastern time, 2 p.m. here Central time. I hope that you can stop by. I hope that everybody that gets the opportunity for that hour tomorrow to stop on in, and you guys just show your support. And again, if you have any questions you want to ask him, please send that to Felicia@FeliciaLockhart.com, and we'll get those questions right over to him, and he'll go ahead and answer them. That's pretty much it. All right, you guys, I love everybody. I'm glad that you guys got the time to come on in and say, hey, you all take care. Remember what we always say here on this channel, that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High Yah. You guys take care, and take care of one another. Take care of yourselves.
Lockhart perspective.
To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Lockhart perspective. Helping